like 20 years of silence, Marty McFly and Doc Brown have returned to their adoring fans in Back to the Future: The Game, a 5-episode adventure from developer Telltale Games. Using point-and-click mechanics, it's up to us to guide Marty around Hill Valley in various years and set the time stream right. The games rely on dialogue and humor to carry them through some easy puzzles, but the end result is shaky like a hoverboard on water.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch ahead.
Back to the Future: The Game both nails and whiffs presentation. The voice work here is outstanding. Christopher Lloyd is back to voice Doc. There's a sound-alike that practically is Michael J. Fox.
Jesus Christ, Doc, you disintegrated Einstein!
And even the Telltale introduced characters are lively and memorable. Mix that with colorful character designs and a Hill Valley that rarely feels the same, and I connected with these people. That kept me wanting to know how the story would turn out. Trouble is, this is a Telltale game, and that means there are plenty of presentation issues. Lip syncing rarely matched up, the animations were jerky, and the frame rate got choppy. Still, my biggest gripe is that Back to the Future: The Game couldn't decide if it's the 4th movie or a new cartoon. The first episode starts with Marty being heartbroken over his friend abandoning him. It was a totally touching moment. However, episode 3 starts to break away from reality and the series never recovers. There's this human reprogramming movement in Hill Valley, a bunch of goofy fetch quests on the lawn of the high school, and an ending that has the characters react in a completely unbelievable and unsatisfying way. I loved where the story of Back to the Future: The Game started, but I wasn't sold on where it ended up.
Marty, get in. This timeline's been compromised.
No kidding! I guess there's time for a quick game.
Back to the Future: The Game is a point-and-click adventure. You move Marty around the various environments, talk to people, and solve puzzles with the items you've collected. How do you outwit gangsters in the 30s? How do you win back Jennifer's heart? How do you beat up Biff for the millionth time? These are the challenges you're faced with, and they're enjoyable. I can't think of a puzzle off the top of my head that annoyed me or made me want to stop playing. The only issue is that these missions are rather simple. I'm no adventure expert, but I only got stumped once or twice in the whole game, and I was able to get to those solutions with time. Even if I was screwed, the game has a liberal hint system that anyone can use. I know people look to adventure games for challenges, but Back to the Future: The Game doesn't have many.
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
I like Back to the Future: The Game, but I wanted to love it. The first couple of episodes made me think I was getting this serious installment of the series, but by the time the final credits rolled, I knew that I had an off-the-wall adventure featuring Doc and Marty. That's not terrible, as the game is funny, clever, and enjoyable, but it definitely lacks the punch I was looking for. Want more on Doc Brown's inventions? Check out each episode review of Back to the Future on IGN.com. Great Scott!